Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I'm sitting amongst a bunch of bags from the Dollar Tree because I'm going to show you my little Dollar Tree haul in a little bit. But first I kind of wanted to talk about Biden's executive order, mandate, whatever you might call it. So we know that it's going to take time to implement this plan, this six-pronged plan or whatever the heck he calls it. It's going to take time for that all to be implemented and for OSHA to start being able to actually clamp down on the companies, to be able to require it or create their rule. I mean, it's all kind of confusing as to how it's going to work and how it's going to play out and how it's even legal. I don't understand how they're going to do this, and thank goodness there are states and there are courts fighting it right now. Nothing is set in stone yet, so most companies are not requiring the V, but I have this feeling that some companies, ahead of the official mandate taking place, will go ahead and start requiring the V or start asking their employees to get the V by a certain deadline. It could take weeks or months for this whole thing to really play out and, to be given a deadline. I assume that we're going to be given a deadline, and those companies over 100 employees or federal employees are going to be given a certain date. I think federal employees might have already been given a date, but the company thing, which is, 100 million Americans or something? I mean, a third of Americans are going to be under this mandate, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm just praying that it doesn't happen and that it cannot come to fruition. But I am going to encourage you guys to continue to stack it to the rafters, because what happens when all these businesses start to mandate it, and being the strong-willed Americans that we are, we say, no, we're not doing it. You can't make me choose or make this medical decision under duress. We're a strong-willed nation, we really are, so I have a feeling many people are just going to put their foot down and say no. Those companies that are under this regulation or OSHA rule, whatever you're going to call it, are many. So it's 100 employees. I mean, the people that the company that makes the bread that you eat all the time, the company or the small family farm that makes the eggs that you eat could even be over 100 employees. All these companies that make the food that you go out and eat, the products that you consume, the stuff that you need to run your household, the parts for your car, the companies that do oil changes, the dentist office, the hospitals, everything. When people start leaving their jobs because of this, if it even comes into effect, I pray not, we're going to look at a lot of shortages and all sorts of not fun stuff, we'll just say. So anyway, I'm just going to say that and get to my Dollar Tree haul. Okay, so this bag here, first bag, looks like all of my kind of cleaning stuff. Cold and flu season is coming up, so make sure to be prepared with all your stuff to keep your house clean, your hands clean, that kind of thing. I'm not like a super big germ freak or anything like that, but when somebody in the house is sick, you got to wipe down your surfaces. You don't want to keep spreading it around the house. So these are just disinfectant wipes, 30 per pack. I grabbed 4 of these disinfectant sprays, and it's a pretty good size bottle for $1. I think for a while there it was almost impossible to find at the stores, the Clorox and Lysol disinfectant spray, so I'm always grabbing more of these when they have them at the Dollar Tree. Got some rubbing alcohol for all sorts of stuff. You get a scrape or a cut or something, you need to clean it. Sanitizing things, many purposes. Got some Halls cough drops, some hand sanitizer. That's a good size bottle. And then this is just something random, but this stuff, this mucus relief stuff, is pretty expensive when you buy it at the stores. And so I got this 15 caplets for $1. You know, if somebody starts to feel sick. And then just some random household stuff, more soap, some forks. I like to stock up on my plasticware and paper plates and that kind of stuff in case we do go into a grid down situation where you're not going to be wasting your drinking water to do dishes. And some toilet bowl cleaner because it's $1, why not? Let's see. Another bag of the quick oats. I like to make no bakes, and if you haven't heard of them, go look it up. It's like a oatmeal cookie, kind of a chocolate cookie thing. And I always thought that my mom invented that recipe, and then I looked it up online and found out that everybody knows about it. I was really disappointed. But anyway, I like to make them every once in a while. 2 bags of these, the popping corn, because it will store for a long time. And I love popcorn. It's kind of one of my comfort foods. I'm going to put this in mason jars with oxygen absorbers, just because it's a quick, easy way to store them. A couple cans of Rotel. And then I saw other people get these at the Dollar Tree, but I could never find them. I don't know if our Dollar Tree just didn't have them or if they always went quick, but it's the apple pie filling. I got 3 of those, and that's definitely cheaper than what you'll find at your local grocery store. I have a bunch of the Jiffy pie crust mix, and so I can make a quick apple pie. Just some comfort food. Don't forget about your comfort food, guys, when you're prepping and stocking up. Speaking of comfort food, I'm gonna go to this bag next. So I got 3 bags of chocolate chip cookies. These require very little ingredients. It's half a stick of butter and 1 tablespoon of water. That's not very much at all. So even if you're down to limited ingredients, you can make a sweet treat just to make yourself feel better, because chocolate makes you feel better. Me at least. And then 2 bags of chocolate chip pancakes. I was obviously on a chocolate binge when I did this trip. And this is a new brand I have not seen before, but this is freeze-dried mangoes. So I got a couple bags of these. There's another brand that makes freeze-dried strawberries and berries and bananas, I believe. Maybe just strawberries and berries. But these are good to put in your bug out bag or just to keep in your car for a quick snack, that kind of thing. And they last for a pretty long time. I mean, it's freeze-dried. And then just a couple random things of teriyaki sauce, because with all the canned meats that I have in my preps, I can easily make some kind of stir fry with teriyaki sauce, rice, and some canned meat and vegetables. And then I got 3 more of these guys. Absolutely love keeping these on hand. I should have grabbed more. And I think I showed this in my other video, actually, where I did the vitamins and stuff. This is Immunity Boost Tea. So a bunch of good stuff in there. And then grabbed a couple of these big things of guava nectar. I really like guava juice with some orange juice. And just to, it's a good deal for the price, and just to have like a sweet drink ready to go. Liquid's already in there. It's not like a powder where you need to add water. So again, trying to figure out how to use as little of your water resources as possible in the case of a grid down situation. I got some more spices, some Italian seasoning because I use that on a lot of stuff, some crushed red pepper, and some chopped onion. Their spices are reasonably priced, so I always grab a few because I have a good stockpile of spices. And I think spices are going to be very important, and you're going to want to stockpile them in case we can't make it to the grocery store. We are eating off of our preps. You want to be able to add some flavor to that stuff. So anytime you see spices that are a good deal, load up on some of those. And then these, I have not seen these at the Dollar Tree before, but they're really good. I got 3 of these, and Obi, I don't know if you can see that, but Obi decided he wanted to try it, so he actually busted into that one and a little bit of this one. And all you do is fill up hot water to here and let it sit for like 30 minutes, and then go ahead and fry them up in a frying pan. Add some meat, add some cheese, some onions, whatever you're gonna put in it. But yeah. And last but not least, here, I got a bunch of these. I've never seen this at the Dollar Tree before. It is Saffron Road, I guess is the brand, and it's like a liquid meal in a pouch. This is chickpea masala. It's a vegan thing. It's an Indian dish. I love Indian food. I love it. I love the spices, and it has a whole bunch of good, the spices are good for you. So this says microwave it for 60 seconds. Even if you could like boil a pot of water and stick it in there for a little bit, leave it out somewhere warm. I don't know, maybe that's not healthy. It's probably fine. But you don't even need to heat it up. These are good things to throw in your bug out bag. Make sure though that you go through your bug out bag often, making sure they don't go bad. This is good for 10 months, almost a year, so probably a little bit longer. But I got 3 of these. I think I said it, I have never seen these at the Dollar Tree before, so I thought I might try it. This one I've got 3 of also. This is deli potatoes, and it is aloo matar, which is, I don't know, but I assume it tastes like a curry. It has peas, tomatoes, potatoes. So just a quick meal. It says 2 servings, but I would put it over rice to kind of stretch it a little bit. But yeah, I thought that would be a cool thing to try. Hopefully they're good. But this is my big Dollar Tree haul. I don't even remember how much it was, but you could probably add it up and figure it out. Just keep stacking it, guys. Just keep, every week grab a little extra. I hadn't done a haul, it feels like it's been a while, so I wanted to get a little bit extra. And you can really make your penny stretch when you go to the Dollar Tree. Groceries are getting expensive. Inflation is going crazy. I'm seeing everything that I buy go up in price, and it's a little disconcerting because it's happening exponentially quick, and I don't want it to get to a point where I can no longer buy the things that I want. So I want to have a good stockpile of things that I know I like, that I can keep and put up for a while. But anyway, guys, hopefully all this mandate stuff kind of goes to the wayside. That's all I'm hoping, because it's going to be a real hurtful thing for our economy, a real hurtful thing for the American people if this mandate goes into full force. And I don't know, we just got to be prepared for it. So that's what I'm here doing, trying to help you get prepared. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.